What's up guys, Daniel here. Got another Wyatt Flores lesson for you. This one is called Welcome to the Plains. It's in standard tuning and it's really fun to play. Let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start off with the intro. Sounds like this. So we're going to start off with a quick picking pattern and then we'll get into some strumming. You want to start on the 2nd fret of the A string. We're going to pluck that. Pluck open A, then go 3rd fret low E, and then 2nd fret low E. And then we're going to start strumming. So it's a quick walk down. From here, what we're going to do is strum partial chords. So what you want to do is set yourself up back on the 2nd fret of the A string. We're going to strum the E and A string just quickly, down, down, up. Then what you're going to do is move to the 2nd fret of the low E string. You want to lightly touch the A string so it doesn't ring out. And then if you hit the D string, that's okay. But we're going to do another down, down, up strum here. Then go to the 3rd fret, down, down, up. And then what we're going to do is go back to the 2nd fret of the A string, but this time we're going to mute the low E string and strum just A and D. Again, if you hit it, it's okay. Down, down, up. So we're doing a walk back up. So the goal is to get that bass line. So after we get that part down, we're going to go down to a D over A chord. That's open A, open D, 2nd fret G, 3rd fret B, 2nd fret high E. You're not actually going to use the high E, so don't worry about that one too much. What we're going to do with this one is strum down, down, up, down, up. So we're going to walk up to that chord. So again, everything is down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, and then down, down, up, down, up. Now after that, we're going to do an open A, hammer onto the 2nd fret, then go back to open A, then 3rd fret low E, 2nd fret low E. So we're doing another walk down at the end. So now all of that together, a little bit slower. And then regular speed. So that's how you play the first half of the intro. The second half, we're going to start strumming all the way through. We're going to start off with an E minor. That's just the 2nd fret A and D. The rest are open. What we're going to do here is strum down, down, up, down, up. And then we're going to switch to a G chord. So now we're going to switch to G. That's 3rd fret low E, 2nd fret A, 3rd fret high E. The rest are open. Same strumming pattern. Down, down, up, down, up. Then we're going to go to D. That's open D, 2nd fret G, 3rd fret B, 2nd fret high E. Again, down, down, up, down, up. And then at the end, what we're going to do is switch to a different variation of a G chord. It's going to be the 3rd fret low E, lightly touch the A string so it doesn't ring out. You still have 3rd fret B, but we're going to mute the high E string. And with this one, we're going to strum down, down, up. And then you're going to go down to the 2nd fret of the low E and strum down, down, up. So it's real quick. So now the second half of the intro. And now regular speed. And now the intro all together, a little bit slower. And now one more time at regular speed. into the verse. The strumming pattern for the verse is kind of tricky, so I'm going to play through it and I'm going to show you two ways that you can do it. One that's like the song and one that's a little bit easier. It's going to sound like this. 500 feet above and fire was morning dove, searching for a place to land. I'd perch up on the turnpike, watch them to dance and semis, wonder where they're going, where they've been. Alright, so I mentioned earlier the strumming pattern for this song is kind of tricky, so I'll try to simplify it a little bit. What we were doing in the intro was strumming down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, right? So that's essentially the strumming pattern, but you're going to take out one of the down strums. You're going to start out the same way, down, down, up, but then you're going to skip the next down strum and then go down, up, up. So there's a little break in between. So that's really the only difference. That part is tricky, so if it's too hard to do it that way, just strum down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down. It'll be fine. But if you want to strum it the way Wyatt does, it's going to go down, down, up, 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 up, down, up. And then we're going to do a transition chord. So without me talking over it, switch to a G over B chord. That's just the 2nd fret of the A string, 3rd fret B. You want to lightly touch the low E string so it doesn't ring out. We're going to do a quick down, down, up strum, and then switch to C add 9, which is just the 3rd fret A, lightly touch the D string so it doesn't ring out, 3rd fret B. And this one we're going to strum down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. But just one time. So it'll go. So all together, a little bit slower. And now regular speed. 500 feet above and fireworks, morning dove, searching for a place to land. So that's how you're going to play the first and the third line. The second line is actually a lot easier. We're just going to use E minor and then switch to D later, but we're going to continue the strumming pattern we were doing for the G chord. So again, that was down, down, up, 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 down, up. Play D the same way. So from E minor to D, a little bit slower. And now regular speed. I'd perch up on the turnpike, watch them dance in semis, wonder where they're going, where they've been. Like I mentioned earlier, the third line is played just like the first. Looking back now through the years, for the hands, man we're here, rusty shovels found black gold. And the fourth line is kind of like the second line, but we're going to end it a little bit differently. So we're still going to start with E minor and strum it the same way. Now we're going to switch to D, but we're going to end it differently, like I said. So D is going to go down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And then we're going to switch to that C add 9. Again, that's 3rd fret A, 3rd fret B. We're going to strum down, down, up, and then go to that G over B, which is just 2nd fret A, 3rd fret B, down, down, up. We're just doing a quick walk down. So the fourth line goes And tumbleweeds were free like the Choctaw Cherokee before they had to call this land their home. And then we get into the hook. Alright, so now the verse all together, a little bit slower. Time at regular speed. From 500 feet above and firewalls, morning dove, searching for a place to land. And perch up on the turnpike, watch old sedans and semis, wonder where they're going, where they've been. Looking back now through the years, for the hands of men were here, rusty shovels found black. Teach you that part yet, but that's the hook. And that part's really simple because it's only 2 chords. So we're going to start with A minor. That's going to be open A, 2nd fret D and G, 1st fret B, open high E. And what we're going to do is strum down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So basically what we were doing with all the other chords. Switch to a bit of an awkward chord. It's a B7. That's going to be 2nd fret A, 1st fret D, 2nd fret G, and 2nd fret high E. This one we're going to strum down, down, up, down, and then mute the strings. So after that last down strum, all you have to do is put your palm back on top of the strings, and it stops them from ringing out. So again. So from A minor to B7. Regular speed. Only they can see how it's gone. And then you get into the chorus. Now the chorus is my favorite part to play because it's catchy as fuck. So it's gonna sound like this. Only they can see how it's gone. Now it's red tears and broken mirrors and a little trailer park just south of here. And the world is getting near, but I still feel the same. And it's red dirt poor and wanting more. Just the weatherman knocking at my door where dreams go drying up like rain. Welcome to the plains. Then you get to the interlude. So the chorus is probably the easiest part, but again, I think it's the most fun. So the first line, we're going to start off with E minor, and we're going to strum down, down, up, and then we're going to switch to G, do the same thing. Now D, and then finally C add 9. So it's pretty close to that second half of the intro. Regular speed. Now it's red tears and broken mirrors and a little trailer park just south of here. Now on the second line, we're going to start out with E minor and switch to G. And again, both of those are going to go down, down, up. But now we're going to go to D and we're going to stay on it instead of switching to C add 9. But the strumming pattern we're going to do is like we did in the verse. Down, down, up, down, up. Those two parts together. Now it's red dirt tears and broken mirrors and a little trailer park just south of here. And the world is getting nearer, but I still feel the same. Now the third line, we're going to use the same chords as the first one. So we got E minor, G, D, and then C at 9. But we're going to switch the way we strum C at 9. So the first three get down, down, up, down, up. When we get to C at 9, we're going to switch it to down, 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 up. So what you're going to do is time it so that you press down on the strings as you do the down strum. And once you're done with the strum, you just release the pressure and start again. So instead of this, it'll be... Sounds a little bit messier when you're doing it slowly, but again, versus. So again, just time the pressure with the down strum. And the last line, we're going to go E minor, G, and D, and we're going to kind of do what we did at the end of the hook. That D chord, we're going to strum down, down, up, down, and then mute the strings. Everything else is the same though. So E minor, the strings. So those two parts together. And it's red dirt pouring, wanting more. Mr. Weatherman knocking at my door, where the dreams go, drying up like rain. Welcome to the plains. And you get to the interlude. So now the chorus all together one more time, just because I want to. Now it's red dirt tears and broken mirrors and the literature boxes out there. And the world is getting near, but I still feel the same. And it's red dirt pouring, wanting more. Mr. Weatherman knocking at my door, where dreams go, drying up like rain. Welcome to the plains. So that short interlude after the first chorus is just using E minor, G, and D. So we're going to start with E minor, down, down, up, go to G, same thing, and then D. And then after that D chord, what you want to do is this little picking pattern. You're going to start on the 4th fret of the G string, go to the 2nd fret, open, and then open D. It's a little walk down. So from D to that walk down. Now I have a lot of trouble with that, so I don't know if I would play it if I was going to try to perform the whole song. But the second part is played just like the second half of the intro. We start with the E minor, down, down, up, G, D, and then we go to that other variation of G, down, down, up, then go to the 2nd fret, low E, down, down, up, and then we start the next verse. So, and that's how you're going to play the interlude. Now the last part I want to show you is the bridge, but before we get to that, I have to show you how to end the second chorus. It's a little bit different, but not too bad. So in the first chorus, we ended with, where dreams go, drying up like rain. And then we just stopped and went into the interlude. For the second chorus, he repeats that line, and it's going to sound like this. Where dreams go, drying up like rain. Where dreams go, drying up like rain. Welcome to the... And then you get into the bridge. So there are two differences here. The first is that we're not going to end on that muted strum after that D chord. It's not going to go... We're going to strum D all the way through, just like we did before. It's going to go down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And then what we're going to do is repeat E minor, G, but now instead of going to D, we're going to go to B7, which is that awkward chord. 2nd fret A, 1st fret D, 2nd fret G, 2nd fret high E. And we're going to strum this one like we did the D chord. Down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So in context, that'll sound like this. Where dreams go, drying up like rain. Where dreams go, drying up like rain. Welcome to the... And then you get into the bridge. So just keep that in mind on the second chorus. Alright, now we can get to the bridge, and it's going to sound like this. looks a little bit harder than it is. So we're going to start with the C chord. Now we've got 3rd fret A, 2nd fret D, open G, 1st fret B. We're going to strum this one down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And then we're going to switch to an A over C sharp. It's technically still an A chord, I think, but that's going to be the 4th fret of the A string, and you're going to use your index finger to bar the 2nd fret of the D, G, and B strings. If you can't bar them all, that's okay. What you really want is just these 3 strings, A, D, G. And we're going to strum this one down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So from C to A over C sharp. Now from here we're going to go to D, and what we're going to do is strum down, down, up, down, up. Switch to B7, down, down, up, down, up. And then E minor, down, down, up, down, up. Now after the E minor, we're going to do another walk down picking pattern. It's going to go 5th fret D, 4th fret, 2nd fret, and then open. So after E minor, and then we're going to repeat it. So all together, a little bit slower. After that, just before we get to the final chorus, we're going to switch it up one more time. We're still going to start on C, but we're just going to do 2 down strums. 1, 2. And then you're going to take the same shape and move it up 2 frets to a D add 4. So now we got 5th fret A, 4th fret D, open G, 3rd fret B. And this one we're going to strum down, 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 up before switching. So it goes. A little bit faster. We're going to play it just like we did in the hook. We're going to go to A minor and strum down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, and then B7, down, down, up, down, up, down, and then mute. So. So those together, a little bit slower. Regular speed. And now the bridge all together. To the last chorus. Alright, I know I said the bridge was the last part to learn, but it's going to eat at me if I don't tell you about this. On the last chorus, where he keeps repeating where dreams go drying up like rain, he does one switch, one part where he switches it. So instead of starting on an E minor, he starts on a C. Everything else is the same though. And it starts on the 3rd time he says where dreams go drying up like rain. So I'll play through it real quick. Where dreams go drying up like rain. Where dreams go drying up like rain. Where dreams go drying up like rain. Welcome to the... So it happens right there. And I know my voice breaks and cracks. My bad. So it's just, again, starting out with C instead of E minor. Down, down, up, G. And then B7, we go down, down, up, down. And then mute the strings like we did in the hook. That's the only difference in that last chorus. So it's on the tabs. You'll see it when you get to it. And that's it. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that lesson. I had a lot of fun playing it, not so much fun teaching it, because that strumming pattern is something else, and those little nuance changes that he does, I want to make sure you guys are aware of them. But if you want to check out the tabs, they're available on my website for free. Link is in the description. I'm super excited for this album to come out. I hope you are too. Go ahead and leave your requests in the comments below, and I will see you in the next video. I'm tired. I need to go to sleep. Thanks for watching. Peace.